Good morning, class.
Good morning, Professor.
How's everyone doing today?
Good.
Alright, well, today's lecture is going to be on sexuality.
Oh.
Yep,
Ew.
Sexuality and sex. Sex is more than just what people first think of when they think of sex. When people think of sex, they typically think of sexual intercourse. This is the insertion of the male penis into the female vagina. Yeah. Sex also refers to something else though, you guys. Sex refers to the differences between males and females. Do any of you know what those differences are between males and females? Oh, well, let's see here. Yep, Debbie.
Girls, we have boobs.
Yep,
And
anything else?
we have a private spot down there. I think it's called the vagina.
Yep, exactly. It is called the vagina. Anything else that you would like to add to that?
I have a penis.
Oh, yeah, good, Marty. So, most boys have penises. Anything along with that penis that you would like to add that's a male trait?
Muscles.
Muscles.
Facial hair.
Muscles and facial hair. Very good, very good. Them are both very good responses. Them are all differences to males and female sex. Now, I know this is a little of an awkward topic, and people, Americans, typically aren't very comfortable with it. So if we'd like to start off with any questions that you guys have, we can do that. Does anyone have questions to begin with?
I do.
Yes, Debbie. Yes.
Can people have vagina and penises?
Well, yeah, yes they can actually. There's a few people out there that they're called hermaphrodites or intersexual people. Yeah, you guys ever hear of hermaphrodites or intersexual people? No. Well, they have both the male and female sex organs, which are in females is the female ovaries, and in males is the male testes. So in other words, they have the characteristics that we describe in males and the characteristics that we describe in females. Yeah, they're called hermaphrodites. Anything else? Anything else right away? Marty.
I found myself thinking about sex during my classes. Is that normal?
Oh, yeah, there's nothing to be ashamed of. Absolutely not. It is completely normal. Much of our lives are consumed of thinking of sexuality and sexual acts, and it's unavoidable. Sex is everywhere in life. It's in your dreams. It's in everything. Every time you're with your peers, you're thinking about sex. And in school, you're surrounded by people of the opposite sex. And that's just completely normal. You're just being curious with your thoughts. That's perfectly normal, and don't let anyone tell you anything else. Any other questions? Yes.
What does gay mean?
Gay. Gay. Well, you see, gay is when you have feelings, instead of, liking the typical male liking the female liking the male, it's when a male would like a male or a female would like another female. You like your own gender, you're just interested in your own gender. It's called homosexuality. Sometimes women who are homosexual are referred to lesbians, and sometimes the males are more typically referred to as homos or gays. But both of these are fine. It's completely normal. It's just a form of sexuality that is different from the normal standards of which America considers normal. And there's also this form of sexuality which is called bisexuality. Have you guys ever heard of bisexuality? No? Well, bisexuality is when you like males and females. You like them both. So you might not always be attracted to just the male sex or just the female sex. Everyone understand that concept?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. Any other questions? Yes, Debbie.
I really like my brother. Can I marry him?
Well, no, not at all. That's completely illegal, especially in the United States. That's fine that you like your brother. I'm sure he's a real great person, but it's called incest when you do things like that with your brother, and it's not considered good because when a brother and a sister, for example, will have sex with each other, they could have children that have mental or physical problems because the reproduction, it just doesn't produce good results. So that is why incest is considered illegal. And no, you can't. Just don't marry your brother, please. Any other things that I can address right away? Yes, Jane.
Why do guys dress up as girls?
Well, it's the same thing as why girls dress up as guys. Some people they just feel like sometimes they feel like they're trapped in their own body and they just don't know if they're the right sex. They're called transsexuals. Have you guys ever heard of that? No? Yeah? No? Okay. Well, yeah. Even though they're one sex, they want to be the other, and sometimes they strive to be the other, and sometimes it's not even that much. They just enjoy being the other sex for a little bit, even if it's a day or a week or just an hour. It doesn't matter. It's just what makes them happy. And sometimes it's just going out there and being the other sex. That's what they need because that's what they feel like they need to do. So it's nothing wrong with that, and there's tens of thousands of people that have experienced this, so it's not abnormal. Anything else, you guys?
Professor Gomez,
Yeah?
what happens if I have sex and I become pregnant and I don't want to have my baby?
Oh, this is a good question. This is a really good question. It comes up all the time, and I'm glad you asked this question. It's a very good question to ask. There's actually a few options. If perhaps you found out that you were pregnant early enough, there's the option of abortion. Do you guys know what abortion is? No. Well, I didn't think so. Abortion, it's quite controversial because you actually go in, and some people consider it killing, but it is the termination of the baby's life so that you will no longer proceed with that pregnancy. So you don't have to have that baby. There is that option. But like I said, it is quite controversial. And there's also another option, which is adoption. Adoption, which I'm sure you have all heard of before because you're a brilliant class. You're brilliant. Adoption is when you carry the baby, you take care of it for the 9 months, but then when the thing pops out, you give it to another mom. You just give it to another mother and father, and they will take care of that baby. And it's a very good option for young adults and young adolescents who are otherwise would not be able to take care of the baby. Not mentally able to, not money-wise. They just couldn't care for it, so they give it to another family. There's families out there every day that need a baby, so that's another option. Anything else? No? All right, class, you've been very good today. Class is dismissed.
Thanks, Professor
Bye.
Gomez.
Is that